The Punisher Season 2, Episode number 9. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to next week's episode of The Punisher. Last week, another fantastic episode in the books, man. We ended the episode, Frank sitting at his family's grave, Madani, Amy, and our boy Kurt trying to figure out what we're gonna do about Frank, man, and what Frank's gonna do in general, right? You know what I mean? And Billy, of course, he seems like he's putting together somewhat of a villain squad, I guess, so to speak, man. So I don't know if we're gonna get like Madani, Frank, Kurt going after all of them. I doubt it, but nonetheless, I think it's still gonna ultimately lead to a Billy and Frank showdown 2.0, man. Regardless, I'm here for it. I'm excited for it. I feel like we last week we didn't go back to the Amy storyline as far as the preacher dude goes really at all. I know they kind of mentioned it a bit when Madani came into the RV. She was like, did you arrest him? And Madani was like, for what exactly? And she was like, yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm kind of curious if we're gonna come back to that this week too, because again, dude, we got like, we're on episode 9. I think there's 13 episodes this season, so we got like 4 or 5 left, man, before the season's done. So we got a lot to wrap up, but nonetheless, guys, I'm here for it. I'm excited for it, so I'm gonna stop wasting time. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask for you guys on the news channel, you do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys think next, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy. For reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes if you guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop into this episode. Oh, Frank was out all night, man. Sees the shotgun hole. Damn, he gonna be on edge.
Jesus Christ.
He's like, well, she either shot at Kurt or shot at Madani.
Frank, she wants to arrest you.
Give me the gun, kid.
She's gonna sell you out.
Hey, give me the gun. It's okay.
Amy cares about him, man.
To get some advice.
Yeah, by who?
My wife.
What, did she tell you how out of line you were?
You know, if you'd asked me once, I would have told you I was pretty much just like anyone else. And all I really gave a shit about is that my family was healthy. That I lost them. Everything changed. I thought I became something different. I sat by her grave and I realized something. You know, this is always who I was.
Yeah, because they had those conversations, right? How he'd rather be at war sometimes than with his family.
I'm not like you people. You know, I can do things you can't do.
It has to end, Frank.
Who's gonna end it, though? You can take Bill to jail. This billionaire asshole's coming after her. They can't stop. They don't give a shit about your law. Let me be what I'm meant to be.
Let him just go after him. At first, I thought he was saying, you know, you realize that he's always just cared about his family, and that, you know, Kurt's like his family. Amy, obviously, they ain't too close, but they getting there, right? But he was just saying, man, even back then when I had my family, this is what I was. You know, I was a killer, because we seen him have those conversations with his wife about, well, not have those conversations, but we seen him say, you know, there was times where he was talking to his wife and he would rather have been at war as opposed to with his family. You know, he loves this shit. This is what he was built for, this, right? And it's just, oh, it's insane, man. You know, it's just like Kurt said too, when he was talking to, I forget who he was talking to. He's talking to somebody who was like, I think maybe Madani. He was like, Billy's the most natural Marine I've ever seen. Maybe other than Frank, right? And it's like, dude, this is what Frank is meant for. This is what he loves to do. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you need somebody like this to take down certain people, right? Like Bill already said, he's not going back to jail. So only option for him is death. How many police officers is he going to have to kill? You know, because they aren't on his level. Same thing with this billionaire. Oh my God.
7-5, we are raiders. Copy, 7-5, you are go for action.
They raiding these places? What is this, just like some drug operation? They got a lot of money?
At some point, enough's gotta be enough. It all has to be for something.
So does she know about all this stuff he's doing?
Lower East Side housing project. Some are calling it the major salvo in a gang war. One of 3 such raids in the last 24 hours.
3 raids in 24 hours.
But you have to let me deal with Frank first.
It's been a violent and bloody 24 hours here in the New York area as 3 separate targets.
Rise in New York as multiple fatalities.
Billy's squad feels like such GTA shit.
I have to know why he wants me dead.
Damn, dude, I want to see that conversation.
Get your hands off of me!
Listen, bitch. No!
Play nice with our guests.
Checked. Guess Billy has a line he won't cross, huh?
The driver is supposed to get me an extra 10 yards. So far, it's not the game changer I thought it would be.
No.
Perhaps I'm misplacing my faith.
Ooh, that's about him, too.
I want you to use your old contacts here in the city. Set a bounty on Castle and the girl.
Ooh.
Turn the city against them.
It's better that I do it myself.
It's good that you have such faith in yourself, as do I. But we cannot afford pride at this moment.
He doesn't even know why he's doing this mission.
It's risky me opening old doors.
You're not the man you were. You'll be home soon, God willing.
Yes, God willing.
Seems like he's cracking a little. I wonder what his old contacts are, if they're characters we know maybe. But he has no idea why he's even on this mission. He has no idea why he needs to get the photos and what they're of.
We use certain words to indicate operational steps. Molotov means that they're in position of their target.
I feel like we're gonna have to wait till the finale. Oh shit, maybe not. I was gonna say wait till the finale to have Frank and Billy have a conversation. Damn. Ooh shit. That vest, baby, saved him countless times.
Your mother often wonders if you came to New York for the job or you took the job for New York.
Both.
Is this the son that they have the pictures of?
What would the faithful think if they were to hear you blaspheming?
Well, son, you see, there's 2 kinds of blasphemy. There's the ones that people are happy to forgive, and then there's the stuff that they aren't.
That he's done.
Here we go. I think people might surprise you. Times have changed. When was the last time you just asked me if I was happy?
Happy? What the hell is happy? People want to believe, David, in something. Because it's a terrifying world to be alone. So they need faith. How could I have all of this if God hadn't chosen it for me?
You see how different he talks when he's not around people of the church, right? When he's around his son, cussing and everything, taking God's name in vain.
What is so important right now?
He doesn't know that John's there trying to handle this business, man.
I heard about you. Man with a 5 million, am I right? Kind of insulted you to come here first.
Does that mean you don't want to talk?
No. No. Just saying word travels fast. It's all like my guys have a head start.
You know Frankie.
I thought this guy was dead already. I don't know why you're offering so much.
I want Castle and the girl alive. Tell me where they are and bring them to me.
I think John wants to talk to them and figure out what the photos are too, right?
You don't seem like you're from around here, don't mind me saying.
Getting more and more backstory on him. I don't know if they've ever said his name too up until this point, right? This episode, they, you know, John, obviously, but prior to that, I don't know if they said his name.
You see, that's the thing, is when you sign up, it never enters your mind that it isn't forever. Just some young kid full of ideas of travel, adventure, and war. Unless you're an officer, there's always a second life. Seems like your chosen line of work is pretty damn sketchy even before Frank turned up.
Yep.
Marine salvage. It's what I've always wanted to do. Saw a documentary on it once. Find treasure under the sea, and if you find it, you get to keep it. Just all this old stuff waiting to be found, like Spanish gold and jewels and stuff.
I guess if we get out from under, there's no stopping you from going, huh?
Can't even swim. Actually, never seen the ocean, so there's that.
Gotta start somewhere.
He says all of this is for us, but it's not. He's got an itch and he's gonna scratch it. We're just like the staff.
A little bit.
Frank is out doing his own thing, and I'm gonna do mine.
So what? You're just
Group?
gonna leave me here? I don't get to have a thing? Like, my thing is just sitting around waiting.
Is he going to group or is he going to see his girl? Amy's gonna end up going out and doing some rash, some stupid. I mean, we know she has old contacts in the city too. Maybe she goes and sees one of them. This is Madani's place? We really just cut to this.
I talked to you, promise none of this comes back on me.
You're not my problem.
Shit, what do I care? These guys were total assholes. Especially him. Cut anything else off him that make my day. They call it Valhalla. Tony knows some of them. Sounded like
Look,
it could be fun,
his
so
face.
I went along.
He was like, don't fucking say that.
Tony. Call it a tip.
Quite literally. Uh-huh. You better send more. That ain't enough.
You assholes lost.
Yeah, we were looking for $5 million. And it was stupid enough to show up on its own.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
His bounty.
Someone's had enough of your shit, Castle. Put a bounty on your head. There's one of you and 6.
And what? And how many? Yeah. Come on now. So fucking good. Just literally, there's levels to it, man. There's levels to it. She put her gun down.
Tough day.
Ooh. Yeah. She put her gun down.
Why do you hate me so much?
You shot me in the head.
You really don't know, do you?
I envy you remembering that. I envy you knowing how you feel. I should know how I felt about you.
Okay, can I make another drink at least?
Knock yourself out.
He's gonna go for a gun.
You want one?
Hey, if that backup gun were still in there, would you try to shoot me?
Yep.
In a heartbeat. Guess you're in charge, Billy, in control, just how you've always liked it. You know, you might not remember, but you haven't changed. Same psychotic asshole you always were. You sold out everything you ever stood for, anyone you ever cared about, and you did it for money and status. Left Frank for dead, covered in the blood of his wife and children. That's who you are.
No.
Yeah, and when he found out, he came after you and he made you pay. Look me in the eye and tell me something. Am I lying?
I dreamed about Frank every night. Who did you dream about?
Damn. We saw her nightmares. I mean, she told him, but I mean, she basically summarized it extremely quickly. She gave him the spark notes about what happened. Man, Amy don't know her. There's a hit out on her too. Like, she chooses to leave now. Fuck. She's gonna get captured.
Hey, at least it's not that place that Fiona had us living in. What was that place above the Indian restaurant with all the mice?
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
You're not with Fiona anymore. I didn't think you'd be the one to take off.
She's dead.
That's heavy. What happened?
You know, honestly, it's probably better if I just don't tell you. I gotta disappear. You told me you're connected up here, yeah?
She gonna sell her out, man, for the 5 mil.
Well, make yourself comfortable. I'll make some calls. Thanks.
Yeah, she gonna make some calls, all right. This is what happens in every single movie and show. They go to the friend that they trust, and the friend sells them out. Motherfucker.
Man, what you did to Jake wasn't cool.
Ugh.
You ever know me to miss a meeting? Not be there when any of you guys called? Share a secret that you've shared? No. I got you. And the problem with faith is that people abuse it.
Billy.
Jake was running with Billy Russo. Yeah, the same asshole that shot me is running around shooting up shit, robbing and murdering, and recruiting guys like us to help him do it. I called you because I had faith that you'd be no part of it.
We'll find them. Some of those assholes ain't exactly quiet about their shit.
Damn, man. This is how they're gonna find Billy. I don't know, man. I feel like some of them are gonna end up getting killed.
You know, she was there when I left.
God. What did I say to you, Curtis? What did I say to you? You were supposed to watch.
Look, don't start, man. I'm not some...
No, you listen. There's a contract out on us. $5 million. $5 million, Curtis. Every asshole in the city's looking for her right now.
Shit.
Yeah, shit. Way to go, Kurt.
Don't blame that on Kurt, man. He couldn't have known about the hit. Not only that, but Frank, you ain't exactly being rational these past 24 hours.
You need to come home. There's a contract out on us. Every piece of shit in this city is looking for you right now. I need you to come back now.
I'm leaving. Like I should have in the beginning.
Let me ask you a question. How much you trust this friend of yours, huh? Because right now you're the most valuable thing they've ever seen.
Oh, you should have said the amount. You should have said $5 million.
Love this family. Closest thing I had to one of my own. So even if I did what they say that I did, even if, kill me. But they leave me like this. There is no honor in that. After everything that we went through, I deserve more.
Not after the betrayal.
Do you not know how risky that was? How'd it feel?
It didn't.
You were lovers once.
Toxic. First thing she does is get jealous.
He can't find you if he doesn't know where you are.
And I will always know that I ran. I would have put him out of his misery.
You have something special, Billy. You have built yourself up from nothing twice. Fought your way out of hell more times than you can count. Frank didn't take things from you. He gave you, us, a second chance.
I want him to suffer. I want him to hurt.
The amount of shit you did. That's what I mean. Like, Madani gave him the spark notes on what he did. But even at that, just knowing that he killed his family should be enough for him to understand. This one of the vets with Kurt, right?
Hey, asshole! What the hell are you doing? What's it look like, man?
Damn, he's trying to get in with him.
There's no one here.
What? No, she was right there.
Yep. Just in time. Frank better get here quick. Yeah, boy's in his full loadout too.
Must be him. Go.
Look at that heavy breathing. He's scared.
Hey, please. Please. Please just let me go, okay?
So dope. Straight through the fucking stairs.
You touch her, I'll kill you! She's dead, you don't back off!
She gonna take the gun. Yeah. She took it. Damn. She had to. She had to. She didn't kill him. That wasn't a kill shot. But she had to do it. Took a gun from someone who was trying to kill you. What you got to do next? You got to pull the trigger.
Well, you just shot him, okay? Hey. See that? I come, right? Yeah. Hey, I need to go, all right? Where's your stuff? Get your stuff and get you out of here, okay? Here's blood. I want a single one of your tears. Look at me. Take 5 seconds. Yeah?
Damn, man. He would have died for sure. He would have bled out. But, I mean, Frank really was the one who put him out by not waiting, right? That shit came back, though. She did it right.
They made me do it. Amy.
You called them.
Come on. They made me do it, okay? Oh.
Yeah. How did they know she was here unless you called them?
Not knowing if somebody that you arrested or convicted might come back at you someday. Fixate on you as the cause of their problems. It's so easy to build that up in your mind until it becomes a reality that you're afraid to come true.
She's trying to act scared.
Russo was in my apartment, Dr. Dumont. He came looking for those answers at the end of a gun. You saw the news, the robbery, Frank Castle.
Yes, Billy spoke of Castle often.
Castle is the reason that Billy can't remember.
Castle sounds even worse than Russo. I might have some wine, if you're staying.
Sure.
She gonna go for a gun?
You used to be the loudest, most careless mofo I knew. Yeah, you put a couple of these in you wouldn't shut up. The man I knew left 12 years ago to make a buy. Disappeared, along with our money. Where did he go? The alternator on my truck went bad. 12 years bad. Yeah, well, long enough to get me in trouble at a bar with a man who didn't like my tattoos or my politics. Cost him his life and nearly mine.
You were a god.
I was a sinner, but I've been born again.
You know how this has to go down.
Oh.
To be redeemed,
Damn.
you gotta pay for your sins in full.
Yeah, we saw those tattoos on him too, right? And we haven't really seen him fight before, right?
What if Billy kills you?
I'm not the one that dies, kid.
Damn. Oh, what an episode, man. Woo. Season 2, episode 9 of The Punisher is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. What an episode, man. Ooh, it finally came back and she finally pulled that trigger. I mean, like, I get it can't be easy and I get that shit probably sticks with you. But it's like, if you didn't do it, you know, you probably would have ended up dead. If not dead, he would have used you as leverage against Frank, you know? So it's like, fuck, man, that guy was going to end up dead either way. And I mean, yeah, bro, he would have bled out and died if, you know, Frank didn't shoot him, right? So technically Frank did kill him, but had they just left him there anyway with just her, the gunshot wound from her, he would have bled out and died, man. But Frank's right, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, he is who he is, and we've said that so many times, just like at the start of the season, right? When he's in that bar and he ends up having that fight to kind of save her, he loved that shit, right? This is what he was looking for. Like, he needed it. And now he's doing the same thing. You know, they had a good analogy for it in this episode. It's like he's there, his excuse to scratch that itch to kill. And it's just tough, man, because we've seen it, you know, even before when his wife and family was alive. He said there's times he would have rather been at war than be with them, because that's who he is at the end of the day, man. Like, yeah, he loves and cares for his family, but at the end of the day, he's a Marine, right? You know, and he wants to fight, he wants to kill, he wants to do what he can. And it's just tough, but I love his character so much. There's so many layers to it, and it's just so fucking good to see. But regardless, fantastic episode. I'm excited to see Bill and Frank come face to face again. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to wait for the finale for that. But guys, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to leave a like if you're new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out? Link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.